you ever thought about purchasing a home, but think you need to have 20% down? Well, today we're going to dispel the biggest myth about purchasing a home. So welcome to another episode of Let's Get Real. So thank you so much for joining us today. My name is LisaB, and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams, and I'm sitting down with Corey Phelps from Front Street Mortgage. So welcome, Corey.
Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate you having me on today.
So we're here to dispel the biggest myth that you have to have 20% down payment when you go to purchase a home. So today we're going to talk about what you actually need as far as a down payment. So stick around. We're even going to talk to you guys about a zero down payment where you don't need anything down to purchase a home. So if you guys find value in this information, go ahead, subscribe, like, leave a comment. I'd love to hear if you have questions about purchasing a first home or if you have used any of these programs to help you purchase a home. We really appreciate all of your support in building this community. So if you guys are hesitating on purchasing a home, there's one thing I want to talk to you about. You're already paying a mortgage. In fact, you may be paying a mortgage and a premium. So why not consider purchasing a home where you're actually going to build equity for yourself instead of lining someone else's pockets? So Corey, let's talk about some of these loans.
Thanks, Lisa. Boy, do you bring up a great point about paying somebody else's mortgage payment for them, right? We need to start looking at building that home ownership because that's the way that people can really transfer wealth generationally. So from a first-time home buyer standpoint, a lot of times people think they have to put this huge down payment down, and that can be a real barrier for them to looking at purchasing a home. They don't. We have programs from anywhere from 0 down to 2%, 3%. There's several different options that people can use. They don't have to be first-time home buyers, although these programs were typically created with first-time home buyers in mind.
So let's talk about the first one. So getting approved under a conventional loan, what is the minimum down payment that you need to have?
Actually, one of the programs that we use quite a bit is what's called a MSHDA conventional loan. And in that particular case, the client can get away with 1% down.
And typically conventional loans can average about 3 to 10%. So that's a lot lower than that 20% most people hear they need to have down on a home. Now, MSHDA also offers a couple of programs, and I'd love to touch on these a little bit. One is a $7,500 down payment, as well as their 10K program. So Corey, can you talk to us a little bit more about the MSHDA programs?
Yep, MSHDA has two different programs, one being which is what I'm referring to with the 1% down. That is up to $7,500 worth of help for the buyer that can go towards their down payment, which is what I'm referring to, or their closing cost. So it really helps try to get people into that home. And MSHDA also has some other options like the 10K program that help with some renovations and things of that nature. And they've got some other neat programs that they do directly through MSHDA. So I encourage everyone to go to their website and check that out as well.
So there's another type of loan that you can apply for. It's an FHA. So you want to talk to us a little about FHA?
Great question, Lisa. The FHA program is an awesome program. That's how I bought my first house. Typically requires 3.5% down, inexpensive from mortgage insurance costs. So it really, and very forgiving on credit scores as well. Definitely a great option where first-time home buyers can utilize it, as well as people that currently own a home.
So FHA also has what's called a 203K program where you can use some of the funds to remodel the house, and then they base that on the appraisal value.
It is a bit complex, so that is something that you definitely want to talk to a professional about. It can be utilized for renovations, or at least an alternative to where if you find a house that needs a lot of repairs, that can be done and can be done really quite efficiently.
And so now the one you guys have all been waiting for, we're going to talk about the USDA loans. With these loans, you need absolutely zero down. So Corey, can you talk to us a little bit about the USDA loan?
Thanks, Lisa. The RD loan is a wonderful loan. I've helped hundreds of clients over the years own their first house or their new second house through that program, and it's really worked out wonderful. It's got really inexpensive mortgage insurance and great rates, 0% down. So it's something that definitely people should check out.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And a lot of people don't know that that even exists. So there's also a VA loan if you've been a veteran for this country. So Corey, can you talk to us a little about what a VA loan entails?
The veterans loan, or the VA loan as it's typically known, any eligible service member, both previous service and current service and active duty, are eligible for this program. We have 3 VA underwriters on staff, and we just really, it's a wonderful program for the vets. no mortgage insurance, low interest rate.
So thank you so much, Corey, for explaining all of the different loan programs that are available.
Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate you having me on. It's nice to be able to help dispel that myth that the people need that large down payment when in fact they don't. We're here to remind them of that. And if we can be of service to them, just give us a call.
So I love sharing the fact that you do not need 20% down to purchase a home. There are a lot of unique programs available. And if you guys have more questions about purchasing a home or how you can qualify for some of these programs, feel free to reach out and contact us. Our contact information will be in the description below.